Hello, it is Arthur in the Void, and I'm super excited to talk to you today. I have been really struggling to finish the reading of the big ass book, Agrippa, and the three occult books of philosophy. So I have been trying to think of other things that I can do for, I don't know if it's executive dysfunction or if I'm just not supposed to be focusing on that specifically right now. So I wanted to show you this Poppet that I made, as well as the pictures, and explain the spell to you. Um, so I got this idea from listening to Kellyanne Maddox's audiobook, Rebel Witch, and I am so excited, but I'm going to try my best to calm it down. So Uh, I actually don't know if it's from her book or her YouTube channel, but I got the idea from some of the things that she was saying. I love Poppet magic. Um, I usually only do it on myself though. I actually am currently doing multiple Poppet spells. So I'm gonna go get the other one because the other one is inside my servitor. So there is a witch bottle spell that I do. Um, struggle to open this. And part of that spell, once I make the witch bottle, I take a string and I put it in the bottle and then I wrap it around this small poppet and then I close it. And recently, because it's February and we're going into the new lunar year, I decided it would be a good time to cleanse and renew that particular spell. So I emptied the bottle, I cleansed it out, and I'm going to be modifying the spell. And if y'all want a video on that, or just when I get the desire spiritually or physically to do the video, I will. But this is the poppet for that. I'm going to show you this first. It is one of the collector string guys that you can get in the little machines like at restaurants and things. And it has a sigil in it that essentially represents like the idea of return to sender. And then it has these like human teeth that you can like get on Amazon, and I charged them with my energy and I asked the spirits that I was working with at the time to aid me in turning the teeth into a representation of my DNA. And then I also wrapped my hair around this doll, and it has had my hair around it for the past year. So when I opened it up, it very clearly felt connected to me. And so I added this hair to them, and I only added half because I didn't really feel like I needed to add any more. The colors are more a representation of things that mean something to me. So green and orange as a combination are power colors for me. And I feel like red really represents my personality in terms of what I'm striving for, which is like personal power and autonomy and sovereignty and courage. And red always makes me think of courage because of Arthur Pendragon. It took me a second. And so that is what I do for this little guy. Now to go to the actual subject of this video. This is my heart poppet. I'm obsessed with him. He's so cute. Okay. I'm gonna insert the pictures over here, but I took some of this felt fabric and I cut out the different shapes I cut out a little heart pupil, heart iris, and then I made a little slit pupil. I had white, and then I used some of the green fabric from cutting this, and I used it as eyelids. Um, and the felt fabric that I used for this red, I also used it to make a little pouch for my, I forget what it's called, if they're tethers. Um, Tethers? No, that's not right. It's when you tether somebody to an object, tag lock. I used some of my toenails and the fingernails from my left. I definitely could have cut my nails more. From my left hand because I play guitar, and I put them in here, and then I sewed the little baggie up, uh, and I also put in a self-love, self-healing sigil that I made. There is a group of sigils that I made last year that all have the I think it's the Jupiter symbol, or hold on, don't quote me on that. Okay, yeah, I had to check my grimoire, but yes, there is a group of sigils I made last year that all ended up in the shape of the symbol for Jupiter, the little like, and I didn't even use a Jupiter planetary grid when I made them. I used I could have for one of them, but I didn't use it for all of them. And excuse me. Excuse me. How rude. The audacity. Now I gotta fix this. Oh, okay, I see. I see how it is. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna cut that because that's pretty funny. But anyway, and one of those sigils was the self-love sigil that I put in here. But I was researching one of the, what are they freaking called? Salos, 19 Salos, in the Goetia? Oh, fiddlesticks. Let me look through my notes. Goetia, Ars Grimoire, Goetic. Okay, Goetic. Grimoire Ars Goretia. Ars. Ars. I don't know how to say that. And then the information also can come from the pseudomen Archaea domen. Y'all, I ain't even gonna try. It's by Joanne Wire, the other one. I'm doing it for the demonolatry lessons in one of the servers I'm in. It's just very interesting to me. I made this little thing a while ago, and I never ended up using it. So I was like, shit, I'll just use this. But it was originally for trying to paint like small, and so like the pages are really tiny, and so I have to write like this. But the idea with this little guy here is I like to create things that represent or have to do with the things that I'm learning about. So if I'm learning about a particular god, goddess, entity, or spirit, I like to make things like paintings or clay little flat disc thingies. I also like to just make little trinkets and things like that. It's just to show gratitude and appreciation for the information and the interaction. And oh my freaking gosh, it is falling again. The audacity. Could you just sit still? Maybe it's because my headphones is on it. I mean, for Pete's sake, freaking ridiculous. Okay. Trying to get me to forget my words. Falling over like that. Well, shit. So I took the little pouch that I had made, and I took the sigil I had made, and I put them in the little thing. Oh, before I did that, I put the sigil in between my tatas with this rock. It's got the word strength on it, and it is like blessed and it with the I did a separate ritual with my holy guardian angel on this rock, and so it helps me ground, and so I just put it here because it's easier. Um, and so I took this the sigil, and I charged it with that next to my heart, so that it was like close to my heart, and that embodiment of grounding and strength. Um, and then while I was sewing this, I listened to the Alchemy playlist by Queen Herbie. And then I stuffed it, I put the little thingies in it, and then I sewed it. And then I continued to listen to the album, and I put this in here too, so that it's close to my heart. Is there anything else that needs to be known? I don't know. I think I covered everything. But anyway, if y'all want an in-depth tutorial where you actually see me make one of these, just let me know. I just wanted to talk about it because I think it's really cool and I'm really proud of myself. And also I made this really cool sleeve for my hoodie. Anyway, I like art magic. Have a good day. Bye.